I, 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 I love your enthusiasm. I love your
Thank
enthusiasm.
you.
Since you are here, this is Triple Threat Wrestling Radio Live right here on TMV Cafe, Triple Threat Wrestling. I'm joined with the one and only Onyx. It's an honor to have.
Hello.
It's truly an honor to have you on this show this evening. I've been a fan of yours for many years. Um,
Mhm.
I've purchased some of your videos, not just through your websites, but through various other websites as well. Um,
Thank you.
and actually, the last time I purchased a video of yours was through New England Female Wrestling. You had a match against Allie Parker. I, pur-
Yes, that's
I
correct. I love Allie. She's in Vegas now.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and begin. What made you decide to become a wrestler? How did it start off for you?
Well, originally from Baltimore, Maryland, as a professional dancer at the Baltimore School for the Arts, where Tupac went to school, and Jada Pinkett, now called Smith, went to school. And I moved out to L.A. for about 10 years because I thought, I don't know, let's do an action hero movie, that kind of thing. Perfect that wrestling kind of fell in my lap because I went to an audition, but I didn't even know it was for wrestling. So WOW, Women of Wrestling, formerly known as GLOW, Glamorous Ladies of Wrestling. I mean, we've been around for, God, I don't know, 10, 20 years. At auditions, and they trained us every day. So for about a year.
That and I love Baltimore, lovely city.
Thank you. I was
It's
trying to look up what state you're from.
I live in Kentucky,
Okay.
and I've been there like most of my life.
Okay.
You think of Kentucky, you think of bourbon, horses,
Mhm.
and college basketball.
Perfect.
So I don't know.
That's great.
I don't know if that's your interest or not, but if you ever were to go there, chances are you're wanting to some horses here and there.
Okay.
So now
Well, I
you,
kind of live on the in like Maryland County. So I actually have 4 horses that live on the next door property. So I'm not in the city anymore. I got horses near me too,
that's
and donkeys and cows.
wow. That's
Yeah.
that's that's awesome. So you've worked with a lot of wrestlers for many years of your career, um, and what do you consider the key to your longevity as a wrestler? What keeps you around? What keeps you going out and wrestling from time to time?
Great question, because it takes things that sometimes are hard to do or people don't want to do them, but persistence, faith, goals, things that you want to do, try to do, even if it doesn't pay that well, still I recommend doing them. I just liked being more on the physical side, like stuff that involved physical activity. So to each his own, it's different, but Hulk Hogan motivates me. I mean, I don't even really know exactly how old he is, but to me, he's still the great wrestler, so I hope I go as long as I do it that he did in his career,
The thing about wrestling is that it captivates so many people. It's the storytelling aspect to it, and you performers go out there and bring it to life.
Right.
And the difference between wrestling and other phases of entertainment like movies and music videos, there is no second take. You get one shot, and whatever happens, happens. And
Very true.
I give huge respect to all the wrestlers, whether they just getting started or those that's been around as long as you have. and just still
Right.
able to craft. And
Well, a lot of people out there think, or if they think, when you say wrestling's fake, you know what? Go to a school. You feel the bumps. You take the balls. You do the drops. You do the flips. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
That stuff is very serious. It takes a lot to be able to coordinate and timing, and you're right, hit it on the first try. And that's what I always said about, being an actress as well, being in the union, SAG, AFTRA. Sometimes they do 21 takes. I'm like, oh, my God, get it right, will ya?
Pretty much. And they just, with those scenes, it's usually just talking. For you wrestlers, it's talking and taking hits. Taking
Correct.
body slams and elbows and kicks and whatever moves y'all can think of. So I have a chat room listener on tmvcafe.com. I think you may be familiar with this person. Chatted on the post that I put out on Facebook. Mr. Callan Russo is in the chat room.
All right.
I need to know, is there a history between you two? Because I did see that he's coming for your championship or something like that. Yeah.
Well, see, I have been wrestling for, I hate to sound so old, but it's been around 15 years I've been a professional wrestler. So, I've worked with him the past year. He's a great person. But being as long as I've been in this business, I just got this belt, and it's got my name on it, Onyx, and it doesn't have a league, UPW, and I went to their school too. But I just got this belt. It's got my name on it. He thinks he's going to take it, and that's never going to happen. Definitely, he may get another belt somewhere else with someone else, but he will not. No one will get that Onyx belt.
There you go.
So that's what we were talking about with Callan.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
my baby. It's sitting right by my bed. Oh.
You heard it loud and clear. So.
And I'll send you some pictures. It's beautiful. It has wrestlers, wrestling, professional wrestling, the high school wrestlers. There's a couple of pictures of them engraved on the belt. So I love it. I'll definitely send you a picture. This belt is worth seeing.
I definitely look forward to that. As far as your 15-year career, who do you consider some of your people? It could be male, female, that you have matches against over the course of your career.
Matches against that I've liked or disliked. Wow, I try not to hate anybody in a dislike way, but I mean, not people maybe that I wrestle, but I can name those people too. But I'll give you this example is what you mean. My name is Onyx, big black rock, and I got that name from the rock. I'm the little pebble that chipped off the rock. That's where Onyx comes from. So he was huge to me. I'm a Hulk Hogan fan. Someone that I wrestled that I love, that's been around, that people should know. Hollywood's great. I think she lives in Tennessee and California. Professional, great person. Don't like? Nah, I wouldn't say don't like. Maybe get into the ring and see who's stronger, but doesn't mean I don't like you or hate you. I don't have any enemies. My last interview, I talked about Selena Majors and WOW, Women Wrestling, because I think that's the reason we lost pay-per-view, because I think she was drinking and broke up with her girlfriend and drew real blood, and it was kind of a kid show. So if you want who's my real in the wrestling world, it would be Selena Majors. Who do I think is awesome? Hollywood.
I like Hollywood. She's
Yeah,
awesome. She's one of the original Glow Girls.
right.
And
And she looks great.
she still looks
I mean,
good.
God, I don't want to say how old she is. I don't know, but man, she looks great. Because I don't know if she's like 40s or maybe early 50s. I'm not even sure, but she looks great for her age.
Yes, she does. I seen some photos of her, and it's like, wow. All these years when, people obviously change physically or whatever, but she looks great. And
Really does.
and that should inspire people around her age that, hey, it's never, you can always keep the look or whatever. Just being dedicated to the craft.
Yes.
Is about, hard work and dedication, and care.
And sometimes it's God-given, like, this is what you were supposed to be in life, and that's why you're good at it, and that's why you're doing it. There's a lot of people out there that's just meant to be genes, but then there's people out there that, yes, really work and really try and change it up whether they think it's right or wrong just because they love doing it.
Absolutely. So as far as, we're getting to the spring season. Spring is next week.
Thank God! Because I also snowball truck, so I don't really make any money in the winter. Ooh, I'm doing the spring down.
Yes. What do you have in store in the coming months as far as upcoming matches, custom wrestling shoots, or anything in particular that you want to promote that your fans need to keep an eye on?
Well, I did just have some matches in New Jersey, not far from Philly, with Phil Star, because we used to, I also do real professional grappling MMA. Mm-hmm. Not so much now, but I used to do it competitively, me and Phil Star, if you don't know who she is.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, then I worked with Brandy. She's been with us for many years too. Coming up soon. I mean, sometimes I go to LA. This past year I went down to Florida. But what's coming up right at this moment? Honestly, not so much wrestling right now, but I do have Comic-Con in Virginia coming up in June. Me and, oh my God, wrestling fans, the Comic-Con, Dennis, the Comic-Con, the guy, I can't, Boogeyman. Boogeyman's going to be there. Can you believe it? I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be so cool because I love all that dark makeup. Wow. And that's going to be at, what's it called? Tyson Corner, Father's Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can all remember that. You don't even need to write that down.
Wow, Boogeyman and
Onyx. Yes, and I'll post and tag you on that as well. Comic-Con, Father's Day, Tyson's Corner in Virginia. So that's June 13th, I believe.
Okay.
We'll be there. Boogeyman, Onyx.
And so much more. So definitely keep an eye on that.
I will definitely send you those pictures.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So before I let you go, Onyx, why don't you go ahead and promote all your links, social media links, wrestling links, any links out there that people need to check out, and where people can purchase your downloads as well.
Well, thank you for asking. So, I do apparel. You can get pictures on CandyPress.com/SmashBamPal. I also have a wrestling website where I do a bunch of things, boxing, grappling. That is SmashBamPal.com. Smash like a bug, bam like bam bam, and pal like a punch. I also have another website. It's MMAfighters.us.com. So there's probably, hundreds of clips over there over the past years. And then, on social media, Onyx. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. I had Snapchat, but I don't know. It was confusing how to work it. It's probably the easiest one.
I've never tried Snapchat before, and there's been a lot of complaints about it recently due to the updates. And from the looks of things, I'm kind of glad I'm not on Snapchat.
Okay.
So I got enough social media as it is from Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. I'll stick with those three.
I agree.
I think Snapchat is kind of more like goofing around and having fun or whatever. And
Right.
So, and I can do that with all three social media links that I've mentioned. So, but Onyx, it was great chatting with you. I want to thank you so very much for being on the show this evening. Thank you for your contributions to wrestling, 15 years and counting, and a continued success. Keep doing your thing. And you got any final words to your fans out there? Any final words?
Oh, final words. Thank you for having me on the show, and happy spring to everyone. Thank you, those that don't know me, for allowing me to introduce myself to you. Peace, love, God bless. Keep following your dreams. Don't give up. And you're number one. You're the most important. So be you and try to do more what you want to do and not what other people want you to do.
Well said, Onyx. Well said. You have a